Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Khairul Amirin bin Razri and I'm from 3Bmmf. And this video purposes is to talk about Rula. So let's move on. So what is Rula? Rula, or its full name is Rapid Upper Limb Assessment, where we use to check the comfortable level or the ergonomic of something that we use. For example, in this presentation, we are going to talk about the driving position while driving U-Temp F1. So let's move to the next part. So in this part, we are going to talk about the objective of Rula. So the objective of Rula is to understand Rula assessments process, then to determine the Rula score of the position while drive the U-Temp F1. And let's move to the next part. Before conducting this lab session, there's a list of equipment that we need to have. Firstly, we need to have a vehicle that can be chosen from the lab. So, as a group leader, I have decided to use the F1 as the F1 have more complicated posture and complicated driving position that makes us can study more on how to improve the ergonomics. Secondly, we need to have the Rula check sheet. The Rula check sheet can be downloaded online or ask for it from the lecturer. And thirdly, we need to have the measurement equipment. However, in this lab, there is no measurement needed. So, the equipment that we need is only a phone to capture a photo of the position that we need. So, let's move to the next part. We are going to talk about the Rula scoring and the description. For the first and the second level, it means that the working posture is in a good position which could not impose injury at all. For the third and the fourth level, it means that the working posture can present some risk of injury. For the fifth and the sixth level of working posture, it means that the working posture in a poor working posture that can cause injury. For the seventh level, it means that it have the worst working posture which highly risk of getting injury, which need an improvement on the working posture or condition. And let's move to the next part. So in this part, we are going to talk about the procedures. So firstly, we are going to set up which position that we need to make while testing the Rula experiment. So we have two position A and B. So for the A parts, we are going to do the session inside the vehicle. And for the B parts, we are going to do the session outside of the vehicle. And for the next thing is we have to prepare for the Rula sheets. In this lab session, the given tasks are to list 6 positions while using the vehicle. So for our group, we have decided 4 of the position is inside of the vehicle and 2 of the position is outside of the vehicle. Inside of the vehicle, we decided to do positions such as while driving, while holding gears, while getting out, and lastly while adjusting the side mirrors. As for position B, we have decided to do positions such as going inside the vehicle, and secondly while loosening the nuts of the tires. And then let's move to the next part. So in this part, I'm going to talk about the data findings. Data finding is a very crucial part in this lab, as different person will impose different results to the session. So for our group, I have decided that I will go inside the F1 by myself because I want to see how is the reaction of the taller driver inside the vehicle. So this is the result that we have gained from the data findings. Let's talk about discussion. After the lab session has ended and all the position has been taken into measure by using the Rula check sheet, it can be concluded that position 4 and position 5 is the worst position that it got 6 Rula score. There is so much reason with that. Why position 4 and position 5 get the worst score for this lab session? So, as a model that get into the vehicle by myself, I can give you the experience that I had. While getting into the vehicle, it's so hard because the vehicle have no door to use to getting in. Not only that, the leg room is so small, so it's hard for me to getting in. And not only that, while getting out, there is no such handle that I could hold to getting out. So it's really hard because I have to rely on the roof handle to getting up. I have to do it like this, which can impose injury to my arms. And let's move to the next part. Okay, let's back to basics. The purposes of Rula is to make improvement on the working posture to reduce injury to a working person. So, for this lab session, I will talk improvement that can be made on the worst position, that is position 4 and position 5. For position 4, the easiest improvement method is by creating a door for the driver to getting in and getting out. And for position 5, I think the best part is to have handles for the driver to getting up, because the hardest part for the position 5 is getting up. By having doors is not enough, as even though you can open the doors, you still cannot get up. So how is that even possible? So by having these two things, I think it can improve a lot of Rula scores and will make the driver easier to get in and could reduce the risk of getting injury. And let's move to the last part, that is conclusion. Finally, we are reaching the conclusion of the lab session. So, firstly, I think an improvement need to be made immediately on the vehicle seating, as it will improve on how the driver from to getting in and getting out. And secondly is R&D should be made to improve how the drivers getting in or getting out, because it's the crucial parts in this vehicle. So that's all from our